Of all the political figures that I've observed and a few that I've met, there's a few that kind of rise to the top. On a national scale, I was a big fan of Ronald Reagan, but more personally, I never got to meet Ronald Reagan, which I was disappointed that I never did. But on a more local level, one of the gentlemen that I admired the most in Arizona politics was Bob Stump. Bob had served in the state Senate for several years. I think he was president of the Senate at one time. And then he ran for Congress, and he was elected as a Democrat and represented the 1st Congressional District as a Democrat for many, many years. And then at one point he finally realized that his philosophies and his beliefs more closely aligned with the Republican Party, and he actually switched to the Republican Party and served for many, many more years as a Republican member of Congress. And I always admired that he had the strength of conviction to switch parties, but he did it in a respectful way. He didn't badmouth his Democrat friends and colleagues. He just politely and kindly admitted that he was more aligned with the philosophy of the Republican Party, and then continued to serve. And one of the neat things to me was that the constituents in our legislative district elected him both as a Democrat and a Republican, because they knew that he stood for what was best for Arizona and Arizonans, not what was best for one political party or another. So of all the people I've ever met in politics, I think Bob Stump has to be one of the people that I admire the most.